Yo, what it do, everybody? It's your boy Zabu here, and we're gonna talk about Metaphor ReFantazio. The game comes out in 2 days, and I finished the demo over the weekend, and I gotta say, if you haven't checked the game out, man, you guys really gotta give it a shot because it was actually really fun, and I was captivated by this game, and I definitely think it is gonna be a contender for Game of the Year for sure. By the way, if you like the type of videos I'm creating on this channel, then please leave a like, subscribe, share the video, and let's get started on this demo review. So over the weekend I had a chance to play the whole demo for Metaphor ReFantazio. Now there's so much to do in this demo. I didn't finish the demo, like I didn't finish doing all the tasks within the demo, but I was able to finish as far as like getting to the point where the demo tells you to buy the game. So that kind of gives you guys an idea of where I stopped at the demo. And do I have to tell you, man, there is so much packed into this game. It is gonna be amazing. But the thing that stood out to me especially was the story in this game. The demo does a really good job kind of setting the vibes of the story. And what I mean by that exactly is the first part of the demo, you like immediately as soon as you start the game, it starts off with one of the bad guys, this dude named General Luis. He immediately kills the king, and you're known that like, hey, this is the guy who killed the king. The king and the prince, he came after them both, and although he killed the king, he wasn't able to kill the prince, and the prince is actually your friend. So you go on this quest or this journey to kind of seize the throne in the name of your friend, the prince. But not only that, you're also trying to kill General Luis so that you can break the curse that he put upon the prince. A curse that put the prince into a coma, and the prince has been basically sleeping in a coma for about, what, like 10 years now? And so after I like kind of experienced that from the demo, I was immediately hooked. I was like, yeah, I want to know what happens next in this game. I want to know like who the characters are, how they are, and there are just certain moments within the game, within the demo at least, where I was like blown away. There's this one part by this character you have who is the same voice actor as Dion from Final Fantasy 16. He gives this speech and it is incredible. You guys should check it out. I'm gonna put it right here.
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll de Haliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand! Come! I will show you a world with honor!
Yeah, so the voice acting, the dialogue, the world of Metaphor, it really gives me this like Game of Thrones vibe, and it just all really like works together. The music in this game is also like fantastic. Like I don't know if y'all have listened to the battle theme in this, but yeah, so that's what I mean. It's like the game does a really good job just kind of taking the elements that Atlas has been kind of creating for the last few years and putting it all together, and that really reflects especially in the combat. So the combat in this game is nothing we haven't seen before. It's very similar to like your older Persona games, and it really reflects like what Atlas has learned within the last like few years. But what I have to say exactly is that the job system is what elevates the combat in this game, in my opinion. So the way the job system works in Metaphor is that your character, at least your main character, can get different archetypes, and these archetypes are similar to personas. And the way it works is your main character can do quests, they can do things where they build a relationship with people from the town, and this will give them unlock new archetypes for them. And once you unlock these new archetypes, you can set that archetype to a certain character in your party. So if you want, you can have your whole party as the warrior archetype, and with each archetype you have different skills, abilities, resistances. So it kind of makes it so that you can mix and match and figure out like what's the optimal way to build a team when you're fighting certain enemies in the game. And I think that's pretty cool because it's like, well, when you fight a different enemy, you don't want to be using the same archetypes. You kind of want to mix and match and see if you can create a team that can like take that enemy out in one go. I think it gives a lot of optimization, a lot of variety to how like the battles would go on moving forward. And as far as the battle system goes itself, it's very similar to like the Persona games. The one big difference I noticed in Metaphor is that you have the action RPG element. And the way that works is if you encounter enemies that are lower level than yourself, you can straight up just fight them. You can straight up just like spam square and hit and attack them, and you can basically kill them without having to go into a squad battle. But if you want to, you can always go into a squad battle and it turns into that turn-based battle mode and you can fight them. And I think that's pretty cool. It adds like some variety and adds some like difference to the battle system. And lastly, the level design and art. The art is really good in this game. The character portraits and some of the backgrounds and scenery look really nice. You can tell they put a lot of detail and attention. Went for this like kind of gothic vibe, which is really cool. I enjoy it. It's very different from like the Persona series, and I think that's what I enjoy most about Metaphor. I also really like that they went with a dark fantasy type of route. You know, I'm a sucker for dark fantasy. Like I love Berserk and I love medieval like dark fantasy stuff. So I really enjoyed just exploring the world of Metaphor. The one thing I have to mention though about exploring the world, the maps are not as big or as complex as you think they are. They're actually very simple, and most of the time you're either walking into one direction or you're walking in the other direction. The maps aren't really that complex, so but I didn't really have an issue with that. That wasn't really like an issue I had. I think I'm so used to playing games that are like linear RPGs that I actually enjoyed that at this point. As someone who has a huge problem with map and sense of direction, I actually enjoyed the simple map in this game. So yeah, my thoughts on the demo is that it's pretty much they took Persona and they put it in a medieval type of world, a medieval type of universe. The gameplay is pretty solid, the music and art direction are really nice, and I feel like there's a lot to do in this game. They definitely have it like cram-packed full of stuff. There's side quests, you get to learn about your characters, and the dialogue for this game is amazing. They did a really good job writing the characters and the world. And yeah, I'm not surprised that it's getting 95s and 94s on Metacritic. I mean, it's definitely going to be a contender for Game of the Year in my opinion. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I want to know what your opinion on this game is, and if you haven't played the demo, then check it out and let me know if you're going to buy the game or not. I think I already have it pre-ordered. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.